The world you know is not what it seems. Right now, as you go through your daily life, there's a hidden force shaping your thoughts, influencing your emotions, and guiding your decisions without you even realizing it. You wake up every morning, go through the motions, follow the same routines, and deal with the same struggles. Maybe you feel stuck in a cycle, like no matter how hard you try, you just keep hitting invisible walls. You push forward, but obstacles seem to appear out of nowhere, dragging you back into the same patterns you swore you would break. You question why things don't change, why success seems just out of reach, and why life keeps handing you the same lessons over and over again. You've been told that reality is fixed, that life is a series of random events, and that the only way to succeed is through struggle and luck. But deep inside, something doesn't feel right. You see people who seem to attract success effortlessly, who rise above challenges as if they were guided by some unseen force. You've heard stories of individuals who transformed their lives, who shifted their reality and achieved what most would call impossible. And yet, here you are, working hard, trying to break free, but feeling like something invisible is holding you back. What if I told you that your subconscious mind is the key to everything? That the thoughts running in the background of your mind, the beliefs you don't even realize you hold, are dictating the reality you experience every single day? Your subconscious is like a control panel, filtering what you perceive, shaping your expectations, and ultimately defining what's possible for you. And the most unsettling part? It's been programmed by society, by media, by generational conditioning, and by a system designed to keep you unaware of your own power. From childhood, you were taught what to believe about money, success, relationships, and even your own capabilities. You were handed a script and told to follow it, never questioning who wrote it or why. You were given labels, told what you could and couldn't do, and conditioned to accept limitations as facts. That's just how life works, they said. But is it really? Or is it simply a construct, a deeply ingrained illusion designed to keep you playing small? The truth is, your reality is not set in stone. It is not dictated by fate or luck. It is shaped by your mind, your energy, and the beliefs operating beneath the surface. But if that's true, why do most people never escape the cycle? Because they don't even realize they're trapped. They keep chasing external solutions, looking for answers outside themselves, never recognizing that the true power lies within. Right now, your mind is running outdated programs, deeply rooted beliefs that were never yours to begin with. And unless you learn how to take control, you will continue to live within the boundaries of a reality you never consciously chose. But what if you could rewrite the script? What if you could tap into the very forces that shape reality itself and start creating a life on your own terms? The question is not whether this is possible. The question is, are you ready to wake up? Something inside you has always known there was more. More to life, more to reality, more to what you are capable of. You've felt it in those moments when time seemed to stop, when intuition whispered the right answer before logic had a chance to argue. You've seen glimpses of it in synchronicities too perfect to be coincidence, in dreams that felt more real than waking life, in that deep pull inside you that tells you the world is not as it seems. And now, the question is staring you in the face. What if everything you thought you knew about reality was only a fraction of the truth? What if the life you've been living isn't truly yours, but one shaped by unseen forces, subconscious programming, and beliefs you never consciously chose? You were never meant to struggle endlessly. You were never meant to be at the mercy of circumstances trapped in patterns of fear, doubt, and limitation. The truth is, reality is not fixed. It's fluid, dynamic, and responding to you at every moment. Your thoughts, emotions, and energy are far more powerful than you've been led to believe. But right now, they are working against you instead of for you. Imagine waking up every day with the certainty that life is unfolding in your favor, that obstacles are not barriers but stepping stones, that success, abundance, and fulfillment are not distant dreams but natural consequences of understanding how to align with the forces shaping your reality. Imagine breaking free from the illusion of control imposed by society, no longer being influenced by fear, doubt, and limitations placed upon you by a system that thrives on keeping you unaware of your own power. This is not wishful thinking. This is not New Age fluff. Quantum physics has already proven what ancient spiritual traditions have known for centuries. Your consciousness influences the very fabric of reality. Your subconscious mind acts like a magnet, pulling in experiences, people and opportunities that match your internal programming. Change that programming and you change your life. But first you must see the truth. You have been operating under an illusion. Everything you desire, more wealth, deeper relationships, personal freedom, a life of purpose, is already within your reach. The only thing standing between you and the reality you crave is the invisible script running in your mind, dictating what is possible and what isn't. You're at a crossroads. You can continue living by default, accepting limitations as fact, playing small, and hoping that things will change on their own. Or you can step into the unknown, question everything you've been told, and begin the journey of taking control of your own reality. This is your wake-up call. The world is not happening to you. It is responding to you. Your energy, your thoughts, your emotions, they are the blueprint shaping your experience. Once you understand this, once you step beyond the illusion and reclaim your power, nothing will ever be the same. But be warned. Once you see the truth, you cannot unsee it. Once you take control, you can no longer play the victim. This path requires responsibility. It demands that you take ownership of your mind, your beliefs, and your energy. But the reward? Absolute freedom. The door is open. The choice is yours. Will you step through? Doubt creeps in. The mind resists. After all, if reality is truly in your control, then why does life feel so difficult? Why have you struggled, failed, and fought against forces that seem far greater than you? If the power to shape your destiny is within you, why hasn't it worked before? These thoughts are not random. They are the result of years of conditioning, deeply ingrained beliefs that whisper, "This is nonsense, this isn't real. You're wasting your time." Society has trained you to dismiss anything that challenges the status quo. From the moment you were born, you were taught a version of reality designed to keep you inside invisible walls. Work hard, follow the rules, accept your limitations, and maybe, just maybe, life will reward you. But if that were true, why do so many who follow the system still struggle? Why do those who break free, who step beyond what is considered normal, seem to access a level of life that most only dream of? Still, the skepticism lingers. The mind clings to what it knows. The idea that thoughts influence reality, that energy shapes experience, that unseen forces are at play. It challenges everything you've been told. You hear the voice of logic saying, if this were true, wouldn't everyone be doing it? But then another voice, quieter but undeniable, asks, what if you've been lied to? Fear takes hold, disguised as reason. The fear of failure, the fear of hoping for something greater and being disappointed again. The mind searches for evidence to prove this wrong, to validate the belief that life is random, that control is an illusion, that destiny is something imposed upon you rather than something you create. You remember the times you tried to change, to manifest, to break free, and nothing happened. You recall every setback, every disappointment, every moment when reality refused to bend to your will. But what if those failures weren't proof that this doesn't work, but proof that you were unknowingly working against yourself? What if your subconscious programming was overriding your efforts, keeping you locked in the same patterns, attracting the same struggles, reinforcing the same reality over and over again? The greatest deception is the belief that you have no power, that you are small, that your thoughts are meaningless, that your energy is inconsequential. The moment you entertain the idea that you might be more powerful than you were taught to believe, resistance kicks in. The system has conditioned you to reject this knowledge because the moment you accept it, you become ungovernable. You hesitate. You consider turning back. Ignoring this truth is easier. Accepting limitations is comfortable, but deep inside, something stirs. A feeling you can't shake, a knowing that refuses to be silenced. You have spent your whole life doubting yourself. What if for once you dared to believe? The truth has been hidden from you but not lost. For centuries, those who understood the nature of reality, the true mechanics of energy, consciousness, and manifestation, have passed their knowledge through whispers, ancient texts, and hidden teachings. Now that knowledge is reaching you. You are not alone on this journey. Every great transformation requires guidance, a shift in perspective, and a new understanding of what is truly possible. You have been told that reality is solid, that your experiences are random, and that the external world dictates what happens in your life. But what if you've had it backwards all along? What if your mind, your energy, and your beliefs are the architects of your world? The ones who truly shape their destiny don't rely on luck, struggle, or external validation. They understand the unseen forces at play, the quantum connections between thought and form, the silent language of energy that is influencing everything around them. Science is catching up with what ancient wisdom has always known. Quantum physics has already proven that the observer affects the observed, that particles respond to consciousness, that everything is interconnected on a deeper level than we've been led to believe. Your subconscious mind, operating beneath your awareness, is shaping your reality every second of every day, filtering what you perceive, attracting experiences that align with your beliefs, and reinforcing the patterns you accept as truth. But here's the secret. You can reprogram it. Just as a computer follows the code written into its system, your subconscious follows the beliefs, emotions, and expectations you feed it. Right now, it is running outdated programs, beliefs about money, success, love, and health that were given to you, not chosen by you. But when you learn how to rewrite the code, everything changes. The first step is awareness. You must begin to recognize the patterns in your life, the repeating cycles that seem to govern your experiences. Do you always find yourself struggling, financially, no matter how much money you make? Do your relationships follow the same painful script? Different people but the same emotional wounds? Do you feel stuck, unable to break free from invisible limitations that seem to follow you wherever you go? These are not coincidences. They are the result of programming that you have the power to change. The next step is learning how to shift your energy. Energy is not just a vague concept, it is the fundamental fabric of reality. Your thoughts emit frequency. Your emotions generate vibration. Your subconscious mind acts as a tuning fork, aligning you with experiences that match your dominant state. When you change your frequency, you change your reality. This is not about wishful thinking, it is about training your mind and body to align with the life you desire. Visualization, meditation, quantum focus, subconscious rewiring. These are not mystical concepts, but powerful tools that allow you to break free from the illusions that have kept you limited. The moment you learn to direct your energy, reality begins to shift. People, opportunities, and synchronicities start appearing. Challenges that once seemed insurmountable begin to dissolve. But knowledge alone is not enough. Transformation requires action. To step into this new reality, you must engage with it, practice it, and trust the process. You must begin seeing yourself not as a passive participant in life, but as the creator of it. You must become deliberate with your thoughts, intentional with your emotions, and unwavering in your belief that you are capable of shaping the world around you. The moment has come. You can continue to live by default, following the same unconscious patterns, or you can take control and begin the process of reprogramming your reality. The power is already within you. It always has been. The question is, will you use it? The moment of truth has arrived. Knowing the power within you is not enough. You must put it to the test. You must break the patterns that have held you captive and step into the reality you were always meant to create. But this is where most people fail, because transformation demands more than belief. It requires action, persistence, and the willingness to face resistance. At first, the changes may seem small. You begin to question old beliefs, observe your thoughts more closely, and recognize how your energy influences your reality. You start practicing visualization, meditation, and subconscious reprogramming. You wake up each day with renewed focus, setting intentions, speaking affirmations, and aligning your actions with the future you desire. But then, the old patterns fight back. The test begins. Doubt creeps in. The world around you doesn't seem to shift fast enough. You face setbacks, unexpected challenges, moments of frustration, situations that make you question everything. Your mind whispers, "This isn't working. You were foolish to believe in this." Your subconscious, programmed for years to operate under limitation, tries to pull you back into the familiar. This is the moment where most people turn back. They mistake the test for failure. They assume reality is rejecting their efforts, when in truth, it is challenging them to prove their commitment. The universe is responding, but it needs to know. Will you hold the vision even when the physical world has not yet caught up? Will you trust the process even when circumstances test your faith? Transformation is not a straight path. It is a cycle of breaking down the old and rebuilding the new. Every great shift in history, every breakthrough in science, every personal evolution has followed the same pattern: struggle, resistance, and then sudden clarity. The same forces that challenge you are also refining you. They are forcing you to commit fully to the new reality you seek to create. And then, something happens, a shift. The first signs that your energy is changing. You notice small synchronicities, seeing repeated numbers, meeting the right people at the right time, stumbling upon information that confirms your journey. You feel lighter, more in control, more aware of the patterns unfolding around you. The external world begins to reflect the internal work you've been doing. The transformation is real. Your subconscious mind is rewiring. Your thoughts no longer default to fear, scarcity, or self-doubt. You move through the world differently, with a certainty that was never there before. You realize that reality is not something happening to you, it is something happening because of you. But transformation is not just about personal change. As you evolve, so does everything around you. Relationships shift, old situations dissolve, new opportunities arise. The people in your life begin to respond differently to you. Some may resist your growth, trying to pull you back into the familiar, while others will be drawn to your new energy, inspired by your ability to shift your reality. You understand. Now that manifestation is not magic, it is alignment. Your energy, thoughts, and emotions are now working in harmony with the life you are creating. The struggle is no longer about whether you can manifest. It is about how deliberately you will choose to do so. This is the power you always had. The system may have tried to keep you blind to it, but now you see clearly. You have stepped into a reality where you are no longer at the mercy of circumstances. You are the architect. You are the creator. There is no going back. The test has been passed. The transformation is underway. And now a new path opens before you, one where the impossible becomes possible, where limitations dissolve, and where you finally understand what it means to take full control of your life. You have broken free. Now the question is, how far will you go? You have crossed the threshold. What once seemed impossible is now undeniable. The world you used to see as fixed, rigid, and beyond your control has revealed its true nature. It is fluid, responsive, and shaped by your own energy. You no longer wonder if reality is influenced by your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. You know it is. The proof is no longer something you seek outside yourself. It exists within you. The person you were before this journey, the one trapped in cycles of doubt, fear, and limitation, no longer exists. You see the old patterns for what they were: illusions, constructs designed to keep you small. But you are no longer bound by them. You have reclaimed the power that was always yours, the ability to shape your experience, to attract what you desire, and to move through life with certainty. Now, you carry something even more valuable than knowledge. You carry experience. You have witnessed firsthand the truth of your own power. You have seen the direct link between your internal world and your external reality. You have felt the shift, seen the synchronicities, and watched as opportunities and transformations unfolded in response to your energy. But the journey does not end here. The greatest mistake is to believe that growth is finished. The return is not about going back to the old world. It is about bringing your newfound awareness into everything you do. You are not just an observer of reality, you are a creator. Every thought you think, every emotion you embody, every action you take is a brushstroke on the canvas of your existence. You now understand that every moment is an opportunity to reinforce the new reality you have claimed. There will still be challenges, but now you see them differently. They are no longer barriers. They are invitations to rise higher. Resistance no longer shakes you. It strengthens you. When obstacles appear, you no longer ask, "Why is this happening to me?" You ask, "How can I use this to expand?" You move through the world with a different energy now. People notice it. They sense the confidence, the certainty, the alignment. Some will be drawn to you, eager to understand the secret behind your transformation. Others will resist, uncomfortable with the power you now embody. But you do not seek approval, validation, or permission. You know who you are. You know what you are capable of. And now, it is time to use this power deliberately. No longer hoping, wishing, or waiting for change to happen, but creating it. You no longer see yourself as a passive participant in life reacting to circumstances. You are the source, the cause, the origin of your reality. With every thought, every word, and every action, you are shaping the world around you. You carry the elixir of transformation, the awareness that you are limitless, that the boundaries placed upon you were never real. You no longer search for answers outside yourself because you are the answer. You have access to an infinite source of wisdom, power, and potential. The energy that shapes the universe flows through you, and you now know how to direct it with intention. What comes next is up to you. Will you use this power to create the life you once believed was beyond your reach? Will you guide others who are still trapped in illusion, showing them the way to their own awakening? Or will you continue expanding, mastering this process at deeper levels, unlocking even greater levels of understanding? There is no going back. You have stepped beyond the illusion. You have claimed the truth. You have become the creator of your own destiny. The only question that remains is, what will you create next?